This is the daily energy reading. Our first card today is 12 from the Major Arcana. This is traditionally known as the Hanged Man. In this deck, it is called the Hanged One. And here we see a beautiful branch that is experiencing some type of transformation itself. Perhaps this can also be a time signifier of fall, late fall, early winter, as there are still some signs of life that are on the branch, but they are mostly going into their dormant state. And from there, we have this chrysalis hanging down. And look at the glow around the chrysalis, right? The layer of protection from source light. And it has a very strong connection to the branch on which it's hanging. And we cannot see anything inside the chrysalis. It is all completely covered. And so the Hanged One is our reminder that cocooning is necessary. This is a time of sacrifice of everyday distractions, sacrificing to gain wisdom. So the payback, the return on investment of that sacrifice of going within is the wisdom that is gained. This is also a suspension between worlds, a journey of sort to bring the knowledge from one to the other. This could be a fast from our modern life to become more aware of messages from our guides, or stepping back from a situation or an event that is unfolding. Detach from the outcome to see them as a piece or a step in the bigger picture, or even just saying, this is only a part of the picture. I'm choosing to step back for greater understanding. Make that clear to your brain. And when you feel the need to stick a ladle in the pot that is filled with ladles, say that to yourself. Step away. Let the process happen. Knowing that right now, we don't have all the information. The caterpillar in the chrysalis, does it know that it's going to turn into a butterfly? We don't know, right? But it does, and so it's important for us to just step away. This is going deep into your meditation practices, breath work, because the breath is what carries in source codes, force bathing, turning off electronics for a good period of time. When I do these readings, I completely have my phone off till I'm ready to share the information, because our electronics are quite powerful and we are easily distracted by them. And even just the waves going through the air. We are in the energy of Aquarius, so those waves are always around us. So, just shutting my phone off for that while, I know that I get greater clarity without that distraction. So just things like that to receive the message. And again, in whatever event is unfolding, let it run its course, whatever it is. Let it run its course to gain the deepest purpose and the wisdom that is coming through for you at this time. Our second card is the Queen of Swords. And here we see a beautiful, mature, feminine figure. And her hair is in the air, signifying the suit of swords because it's ruled by air. And when you look at this, it reminds me of the glyph for Aquarius. So not only does it signify air, it also signifies radio waves, which travel through air. It signifies electricity. And our hair is actually, in Eastern traditions and science, believed to be the tentacles that bring in information. There are many places where men and women do not cut their hair at all because of the great intuitive power that the hair holds. And so her hair is very important in this picture, and her sword is connecting into that electric charge, that intuitive antenna, and bringing in thoughts, mental processes. This is about ideals and principles. Queens are the feminine energy, intuitive, receptive, creative energy. Inner, mature, inner processes, inner mysteries. They're ruled by water. All queens are ruled by the element water. And here, this is about water and air. Water and air, alchemy, right? And they are also mature and confident. So there's a lot of experience that this energy is carrying to make sound decisions, to activate those thought processes. Okay. This is also possibly about our success in mental jousting or in public debate. This is a day of great mental clarity, and possibly becoming a trusted, stable, known source for the field that you have studied. So becoming an expert in your field of study at the public level. People coming to you because you're the expert, the subject matter expert. Okay. Then our third card is also a queen card. So again, feminine energy, intuitive, mysterious. And here we have a queen who is very natural, right? She is all about the earth sciences. She is about alchemy from the garden. She is about really being tuned in, tapped in, turned on by Mother Earth energies. She's also material based and appreciates the earthly well-being. And this beautiful queen is reminding us about taking care of our physical health, our financial well-being, our mental health, all of the things that have to do with living well within the earth, also taking care of the earth. And she's looking at what she is holding, like she's brought this forth and she's holding it. And possibly, it looks like she's still looking at the gift to see how she's going to bring this gift out into the world. She's not really looking as if she's ready to offer it, but she is in that stage. Let's put it together. Okay, so let's see. I think I need to... Okay, I wanted to turn off my phone light so you can see how the chrysalis is within the womb of both of the queens. The queens overlap each other. They are in resonance with one another. They complement each other's gifts. There's no competition here. There's a complementary, an energy of being in resonance. And this chrysalis is right in her womb, in both of their wombs, and it goes from the womb right into the heart. And from there, and from there we notice that the branch that the chrysalis is hanging on is moving right through their throat chakra. And so this is definitely signifying that it is not yet time to speak about whatever it is that you are impregnated with, your thought, your idea, which came from a very high electrical plane. Of course, we've just gone through and still are in the energy of the Aquarius full moon, and her hair definitely looks like the glyph of Aquarius, and of course it's air, and Aquarius is air. And so this is not yet time to move forward with speaking about what is being held within you. And just like, a pregnant mama goes into nesting and being very deliberate about what she's taking in and being cocooned in all the ways, it's really important that we hold this near and dear to ourselves right now. And it may just be for today. And so as that electrical charge flows through that sword, it then brings about the manifestation that needs to be gifted out to the world. So we are being given a process. Go within. Allow yourself to be electrified. Plug in through meditation, through forest bathing, breath work, rest. And from there, then the chrysalis is planted. The seed is there. And then we receive the ideas, the thoughts, what needs to be intellectualized. And then it is brought into creation at the material plane and is ready to be manifested. So the greatest significance here is the meditation part, the breath work, the going within. It is not yet time to bring it forth. Pay attention to when you are not paying attention and what comes forward. So there's an attention that we pay at the beta level of our existence, right? And then there are deeper paying attention to when we let go of the attention we're giving at the beta level to giving attention at the alpha level, bringing ourselves within. Look at the way that this pentacle is suspended from the sword. It looks suspended, like it's being birthed forth. And that electric charge from her hair, from the antennas through which she is receiving. Wow. I just have to sit here and stare at this for a while.